It's a total pleasure.
You don't mean that, do you? What is a pleasure, though, is to see your boys 1-2 at the end of a Friday. How much can we read into that?
Well, it is nice to be at the front rather than the back, but I don't think you can read too much into it. We chose, thinking that this rain was coming a little sooner than it came, we ran our long run at the beginning of the session, our short runs at the end. Everyone else did it vice versa, so we were doing our short runs when the track was at its best.
Good morale boost for the team, though, isn't it, Danica?
Always. Oh, we were just saying before we came on, I said, good job, and you said, yeah, well, you know, it's just a practice, but it still says something to be able to be at the top of the board in a practice. So more thoughts, given the fact that you are up there. What were the drivers saying, and is this something that they could actually feel, or is this more something that just creates speed?
Well, I don't know whether it came over on the radio, but George did his lap and, you know, got where he got, and he said, we didn't feel like a very good lap. I think that there's plenty more to improve on the car before we get to qualifying. And I think all you can read into it is that the car is in okay shape. It's in okay shape, but it's not deserving of a 1-2 because we just weren't running at the same time.
Room to grow. If the car doesn't quite feel right, but you still have speed, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's true. And Lewis was impeded on his final corner, so, you know, there is more.
You've also come off of a very, very good weekend in Barcelona where we saw it seemed like a nice step forward for you guys. Obviously couldn't quite fight with the Red Bulls. This is wonderful, isn't it?
This is ridiculous.
But it seemed really strong. And then in practice here again, you say that, yeah, you run the new tyres at the end there, more qualifying. But it was the same time as Aston and Fernando, and you were 3/10 up on them. So not so bad.
Yeah, as I say, it's not bad. But people shouldn't underestimate the effect of the track improvement.
More importantly, what's the car like in the wet?
Well, it's going to be a dry race, we think.
Yeah,
so,
you've got to get there, though.
We've got to get there first. But generally speaking, it's been okay in the wet.
Okay, if it is a dry race, though, just tell us why you've played down expectations coming here, why the nuances of this track don't necessarily favour this car.
Because what we did to move the car a bit forward in Barcelona was mostly at the high and the medium speed part of the car. And we still got significant things to improve on the low speed. And this track is mostly about going around slow speed corners in good order.
This feels like one of those endurance games, doesn't it? How long can we keep him out in the wet? I'm going to go and let you get a cup of tea and stay dry. Thank you so much for your company. Let's hear from both your drivers now. Thank you.